What are modification gems? The purpose of mod gems is to exchange an unwanted substat from a maxed out gear to a desired substat. For example, this piece, which is maxed enhanced, has nice defensive substats except for one, which is crit chance. It doesn't make sense for Momo to have crit chance in this context. This is where mod gems comes in. Click the plus 15 item, then click modify. This will enter us to a new interface. On the left is the item you have chosen for the swap. The middle are the options to select to swap out. The right is all of the current mod gems you possess. Since I do not want the 7% crit rate on Momo, I'm going to swap it out for a suitable substat. You may notice two types of mod gems, a purplish background with a bluish background. The difference is that the purple ones are greater mod gems, which means their potency range is higher than the lesser mod gems or the blue backgrounds. Once you click the gemstone, in this case flat defense, you then see the potency range. This is where the RNG comes into place. If I click the green modify button, the crit rate will turn into flat defense with a random range between 32 and 61. Keep in mind that even with a greater mod gem, you're still losing value of the stat. For instance, if I swap to crit chance mod gem, you can see that I'm losing a max of 1% crit rate. So basically, no matter what you do, you're losing some potency. But of course, it's still worth it since you're getting the desired stat you wanted. Once you're done, click modify and it will begin. Keep in mind that once you change the substat, you can no longer change the other substats. You can, however, keep changing the same substat into a new substat, or if you want to re-roll it and try to get a higher value. You might be wondering where to get these mod gems. Mod gems are intended for mid-game to end-game players, which means that once you can auto Wyvern 13 with around 30% win rate, you should be starting to expand to raid and expeditions. Expeditions is where you primarily find mod gems. You can find expeditions by clicking here, or by going to hunt by selecting move to expedition. If you do not see this or cannot access it, it's because you haven't unlocked it yet. Here is the expedition screen. There are 3 types of monsters to fight. They are very hard to do so if you just finish the early game, you may find this too difficult. Similarly to raid, each boss has their own mechanics to it and requires certain teams or playstyles. Expedition is also a pseudo co-op game, so having friends is extremely important. You don't play together directly, but you and your friends have to fight the boss and try to reduce its total health to 0 to gain the rewards. Of course, the rewards include the modification gems. There is also another way to get modification gems by crafting, but it requires you to have a lot of modification gems already. Similarly to Catalyst, you can select a bunch of mod gems to create a specific desired gem of your choice. There is also the new Advent side story, but I'm not too sure if it's permanent or temporary, but regardless, it's almost impossible to do as a new player, so ignore this for now. That is it. I hope you guys all enjoy, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, let me know through YouTube comments or coming to my Twitch live. Take care.